Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing the recipe of the easiest and yummiest chocolate cupcakes you will ever have. This recipe is ready in a snap and the result is mind-blowing. But before we start, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you're excited and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We've talked too much and my mouth is watering, so let's begin. The ingredients you will need to make these amazing chocolate cupcakes are 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, half a cup of powdered sugar, half a cup of room temperature milk, 1 teaspoon of white vinegar or lemon juice, half a teaspoon of coffee powder, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of baking powder and baking soda each, 1 tablespoon of hot water, and 3 tablespoons of refined oil or melted butter. The first thing we need to do is take our milk and add to it the vinegar or lemon juice and give this a stir to combine. So we are currently making buttermilk, which helps the cupcakes to be very soft. Set this aside. Then into the hot water you're going to add the coffee. Mix this and set it aside as well. Now in a separate bowl we are going to sift in all the dry ingredients. So in goes the all-purpose flour, the powdered sugar, the cocoa powder, and the baking powder and baking soda. Once this has been sifted, we're going to give it a good mix using a whisk and move it away. Now in another bowl, you're going to add in your buttermilk. So you will observe that the buttermilk becomes curdled, and that is absolutely fine because that is actually what we are after. We're also going to add to this the coffee and the oil. If you don't want to add in the coffee, you could definitely leave it out, but it helps enhance the flavor of chocolate. Now we're going to mix this as well. This is a very simple recipe, so now what we're basically going to do is add the wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. You don't need to do this in batches, you don't have to be very careful, just dump them all in and using a whisk give it a good mix. So you will notice that this is very thick, and don't worry, now we are going to add in half a cup of hot water. Add the water a little at a time. And yes, you need to add hot water. You cannot add normal water. Also, just like the buttermilk, the hot water will help give a very soft texture to your cupcakes. Once you can see that it has almost fully been mixed, you're going to go in with your rubber spatula and mix to break all the lumps of dry ingredients that there might be. And your batter is ready. Now that our batter is ready, let's have a look at some of the things you could bake your cupcakes in. The first is the most obvious, a cupcake tray lined with some cupcake liners. But what if you don't have cupcake liners? Well, then you could just use a cupcake tray, grease it with some butter or oil, and then bake your cupcakes. Make sure to grease it well, otherwise the cupcakes will stick. What if you don't have a cupcake tray? You could either take some cupcake liners and double layer them. Or you could just take one sturdy cupcake liner which has a cardboard at the bottom. The choice is yours. You could use an ice cream scoop to do this if you'd like, or you could just eyeball like I'm doing. You want to fill them 3/4 to the way, not till the top, as they do rise and you don't want them to overflow. You will notice that these cupcakes are not super sweet, but don't worry because the frosting balances everything. Also, this much batter will give you around 8 to 10 normal sized cupcakes, 16 to 18 small ones, and 5 to 6 large ones. Next, you're going to bake this in a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius for around 8 to 10 minutes. Do remember that the amount of time your cupcakes take to bake depends on their size, so keep an eye on them. The cupcakes are ready and taste amazing. Thanks for watching. If you like this recipe, don't forget to share it with others so that they can enjoy this delicious mouth-watering dessert. Let me know if there is anything in particular that you would like to see me bake or do in the comment section. I will see you next week. Until then, goodbye.